What do you think? All three at once? Welcome to another episode of Roll Not Such, guys. Today we're going to be shooting, as promised, the 12 gauge exploding arrowheads. And I just made them all up this morning. They're all ready to go. I've tested them, well, just with primers. But anyway, we'll be shooting them at some soft targets down there and seeing if we can get them to pop off. But yeah, I made a video last week kind of showing how I put these together and testing them to see if they'd work. But we're going to actually give them a field test today to get some different targets. But before we start shooting, I want to say that these aren't really intended for anything else other than just to have fun with. I mean, they are dangerous, and don't get me wrong, I'm not being stupid out here, but I'm not being stupid. I know what you guys are going to say, but anyway, these are pretty safe how I'm using them, and I'm not going to be shooting them at anything other than targets. So if you did try hunting with them or anything, they wouldn't really work because they would just pop off on the surface of the object they're going to hit, and they won't really do any damage to anything. So they're not really practical, and unless you're just using them for fun like what we're doing today. And yeah, it's safe to shoot them at this distance and stuff. It's not like they're gonna, you know, explode and go all over the place. They're just gonna explode on impact, and all the energy will go into the target. So it's pretty safe what I'm doing here. But all the same, I wouldn't try this at home because, well, first of all, they're really pretty difficult to make, and second of all, it's just, unless you're, you know, a professional YouTuber like myself, it's actually really dangerous. So I'm going to give these a try today, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. Well, let's try for the soda on the right first. Maybe a little bit higher. Alright, here we go again. Didn't look like it exploded. Well, since this one didn't go off, I'm going to try a different arrow and see if we can get a different one to go off. Hit the same spot at least. Since it's kind of hard to get these things to go off on the soda, let's go ahead and try the watermelon and see if maybe, since it's a harder target, we can get it to go off on the watermelon. Got her that time. Didn't go off. I'm gonna have to check and maybe take them out and see if anything's going on with them. Well, I don't know what quite is going on. They're not really going off so well on the targets, but let's go ahead and just toss these boogers up in the air and see if they'll go off just hitting the ground straight down. Holy cow! Okay, so the arrow landed right over there. I'll zoom in, you can see it. Right there. Well, I think I might have found out why they aren't working so well with the bow. And that's because I was pushing them all the way to the back and then shooting them. But I think what I need to do is leave them out, sticking out just a little bit. So whenever it hits something, it'll just force it straight back instead of just having barely enough room to push it back. So we're going to give that another try next. But first, we'll go ahead and I'll show you guys the arrow that blew off. Well, this is not any surprise. You can see here that we've got the round just opened up, you know. I don't know if I'll be able to pull this out or not. Yeah, we got to get some pliers on this booger. I finally got it out, and it came out in pieces, like you can see. And the actual brass is still on the inside, so we probably won't be able to use this head again, but we're going to go ahead and shoot the targets with the other heads, definitely. I think I've found out the trick to use these now. Well, now that we know how these work, we're going to go ahead and shoot the soda on the right again and see if we can get them to go off. that was insanely scary. Oh my god. That was like a shotgun blast going off next to my ear, guys. Oh. Okay, these things... Oh my gosh. These things are like 20 times more powerful than the original exploding arrows I made. That was insane. Wow. Let's take a look at the destruction. Okay, so we went in here. We went in there. And then, yeah, utter destruction. And this is the arrow. You can see, unfortunately, we've got messed up arrow. But we might be able to get this case out. I'm not sure. Well, we were actually able to get this case out with too much difficulty. I just pulled it out basically, and looks good on the inside of there. What I'm gonna do is go ahead and just reuse this arrow. I mean, it's still attached to the arrow, so I figure might as well. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and try with the watermelon down there. We got a new exploding arrow, so see if we can get it to go off. If this thing goes off in a watermelon, there ain't gonna be nothing left, let me tell you that. Oh, we hit it. Gee. It's just not going off on the watermelon. Well, we're not really having too much success, as you can see, with the watermelon, so we're just gonna have to save that for another video. But we're gonna go ahead and just obliterate those soda bottle cases till there's nothing left. Ah, it just scares me every time. Let's take a look. Here's the arrow. No surprise, that's about what happened last time. And then we got the soda bottle. Hit her almost right at the bottom, but it still did a lot of damage. You can see, split that one wide open. And awesome. You know what? I'm kind of done shooting soda for today. Let's go ahead and just throw these things. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna have to come up with a 12 gauge exploding arrow 2.0 because these things aren't doing that good today. At least we got a couple good explosions, but we're definitely gonna come out with some more videos like this. Next time though, we will be doing 50 BMG for sure. Probably those will work better. The thing is, you got to grind off the rim with those 12 gauge shells, and it's just, they're just not reliable as I'd like them to be. So yeah, we'll go ahead and make another video next week and post that one up about the 50 BMG. Now those, I'm definitely going to need to be a lot further away, but it's going to be really cool. Hope you guys enjoyed the video today. Sorry we didn't have more explosions, but I promise next week we'll have more. But anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and comment. I'll see you guys next week.